So we're going to continue talking about self-sustainability and why the ECAHLI community project is one of a kind, a worldwide recognized award-winning community project. Now the first thing is, when we have land, and our land is going to be protected through a trust, a LLC, and a C Corp, and a society, a limited society. So it's kind of protected within a framework of us all. Now, one of the key things about ECAHLI is when we have agreed on the land. Now, my business partner here in the hotel, she's been phenomenal. She's been really scouting the countryside while I'm busy working on the hotel, because she's a phenomenal businesswoman and inspiration to Paraguayan women in business. So she's looking at land. We've got a few lined up, and we have already started the renegotiations on the terms, because obviously when a Paraguayan woman steps in, you know, things are a little bit better. So anyway, as she's taking care of that, my whole idea is to explain ECAHLI to you guys completely. So when we have everybody here, now the hotels will accommodate everybody for the first month to 3 months while we are busy setting up and doing the construction on the land. In this process, your immigration gets taken care of. You get to integrate. We have ideas. We swap ideas before we start the construction, because it's important that everybody has a little bit of something to bring to the table. You know, I have the over design, I have the blueprint of ECAHLI, the infrastructure, the philosophy, the work ethics, you know, the social infrastructure, all of those kind of things. I have that plan, and that is what makes ECAHLI successful, because it's of the input that I've done. It's the framework. It's not just the buildings, it's everything else. Now let's talk about the buildings itself. Now our homes, I want fucking inspiring places. You know, if it's apocalyptic times we are going to face with shit and drama and supplies and healthy living and our human rights, the rights of our children, our children's legacies, you know, it's up to us to bring that future to them in a secure manner. The ECAHLI community is not just about a gated community. It is completely like a modern, futuristic Amish community or a Mennonites, where there's no religious aspect to it, because I'm spiritual. I believe everybody has the right to their own belief system. I believe in the divine creator of all life, the higher upon all high, you know, and because of my belief and because of my dedication to serving humanity and helping guide people, wake people up to the alternatives of what there is to getting out of the system, you know, that's the big thing. That's why I'm being flagged, and that's why I'm being kind of fucking pushed down by social medias, but TikToks keep on pushing everything out. So I'm doing all videos, and then I put it on YouTube as well. However, what makes it brilliant is because I am very selective about the first 10 families that join me. And for us at this stage, it is all about people that's like-minded. I want the unvaccinated. The unvaccinated with that go-getter attitude, that one that's just saying, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to take a hammer, I'm going to take a chisel, I'm going to start building something with Petrus. You know, I've gone back to my Christian name, Petrus van der Merwe, because I got confused between the cricket player and the comedian and all that, and I just said, you know what, for many years I tried to be somebody I'm not, so I'm just embracing who is on my birth certificate, Petrus van der Merwe. But anyway, to authenticity, and we continue. Now, with the buildings, our homes must be spacious, it must be inspiring, it must be nestled into nature. We are using a thermal, what do you call it? Bio airflow system into the houses. I can't fucking think now the words now, all of it. Oh, it's just gone blank. But anyway, so basically our houses will be 10 to 15 degrees cooler than it is outside naturally. So we are thinking of alternatives. Yes, it's going to have air conditioning, but if we don't need air conditioning and we have a way of cooling our homes naturally and heating it a little bit better as well, You know, in the wintertime, your home will be 10 degrees, almost, well, 7 to 10 degrees more than it is in the wintertime. So again, it's a plus, and it's all natural. Because the worst thing is to have a power failure. We won't have power failures because we will have our own sustainable power. I'm looking at the magnet systems on self-sustainable alternator systems motors, which has been proven it's working like a charm. I'm being chewed by a mosquito, so excuse me that I'm fiddling around. But so we're looking at that. We're also looking at a hydro power system. So we want to have two systems. So if one goes down, there's a backup system. We always have to think of backup. But again, through this and an innovative way, not only are we moving our water, we're processing rain gathering water through hydro systems and things like that. We're also going to provide our hydro system, our very futuristic, and if I say futuristic, agricultural sector, because we are focusing on mass production organically in limited spaces. So we're going to do different kind of tricks and trades, and we're going to experiment, but it's all about hydro aeroponics as well as your natural sort of techniques, but modern versions of it. You know, the agricultural sector has to change. There's easier ways of doing things, you know, by working smart and becoming a little bit more automated. I'm talking timers and things like that, you know, and having systems where we don't have to do, you know, fucking heavy equipment and pesticides, and, you know, we don't want that. We want organic. Now, even speaking of organic, through the organic growth agricultural sector, we're going to grow our herbs and spices, and, you know, we're going to do also our fruits, our vegetables, all those kind of things. And out of that, we're going to create organic household hygiene and healthcare products. There's an easier way in living life. There's an easier and a healthier way to give our bodies the nutrients and the care we need and still enjoy all the comforts of life. Through our innovation, through bringing ideas, concepts, you know, we're not just going to do the business, as I say, because a lot of the members are going to bring new aspects of business into ourselves. And because we're doing completely a different way of doing life, we're going to do also sustainable building materials. We're going to look at hempcretes. We're going to look at hemp fillers. We're going to do a lot of things, even fabrics, textiles with hemp materials. You know, we have to think outside the box, because we have to remember, we have to provide for our children a legacy of options and businesses that's running, that is solid, built on foundations of a community that's united. So this is things that we're going to do. We want to provide for the construction, for the manufacturing, for the production, for the agricultural, for the healthcare. We want to have hospitality. We want to have everything available to the next generation. And starting over in a new country is hard. But when you have a blueprint, when you have the business model in place, and you have the right people in place with funding, you know, we can achieve greatness. Becoming independent, not dependent on the system, not reliant on anything, is the way forward. And this is the way we need to move. Now there's going to be a part 3 and a part 4, because I'm trying to get the information across about the project, because I'm calling my soul's tribe. This is now the time to act. We don't have 5 years. We have to be completely self-sustainable within 2 years. Do you get me? Love and light. Wait for part 3.